Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Brian and Jim here from DrinkABeerandPlayAGame, and welcome to our 9th podcast. Now, today we're going to be talking about a hot topic in gaming, and that is the Oculus Rift.
Oh, yes. This is probably one of the biggest things going on in gaming right now. Especially since they announced a price. A smooth $600.
Jesus Christ!
Let's think about what you can get for $600. For one, depending on the day and the right sale, you can get all the current 8th gen systems for $600 with games. Also for $600, you're halfway towards a good gaming PC, which, by the way, you're going to need a beast of a rig in order to play this thing. The minimum specs include an NVIDIA GTX 970, and while they say 8 gigs of RAM and an i5 processor, let's face it, for something this top flight, you'll need at least an i7. And holy crap, the initial money you need put into this just to make it run. Basically, my thoughts are, I am glad I am not an early adopter of really anything. Because for that price point and that initial investment, it better be something that's going to be sticking around a while. I'm not going to drop upwards of $2,000 on something that's really just could be either a short time kind of thing, something that's not supported, something that doesn't have any staying power, i.e. 3D TVs. I'm skeptical, but with the price range, I'm obviously not the target audience. It's going for the most hardcore of gamers, people who have the money to drop on it, and honestly, people who are so into PC gaming, they already have a rig where they could run it right now. So good for those people. It's something I would love to play around with, but I don't think I'm going to experience VR for a long time.
Yeah, and to kind of mirror what Jim's saying, I mean, there's no way in hell I'm going to be picking this up first day. I'd say I'm more likely between the two of us to eventually pick it up, but I'm still easily 5 or 6 years out. And let's be honest, we don't even know if VR is going to stick around. I kind of hope it will, and it seems like that could be the future of gaming. But I also know plenty of gamers who still just want to have a controller in hand and that's it. They don't need that fully interactive, I'm in the game feeling. They tried it with Kinect. All the Wii consoles. I'm not going to go through all the names, but to me, they're just kind of a nice little gimmick or something you do in an arcade. You don't always want to be at home standing up playing your games kind of dicking around. But, like I said, that's just me. The only way I feel that this could have more curb appeal or get more people interested is if somehow they figured out a way to make this work with the current gen or even the next gen consoles coming out. I don't know if the hardware is even compatible by any means, but I'm sure if enough money was thrown at Oculus, they might be able to come up with a way to make it work with the next gen Xbox and PlayStation. Maybe even Nintendo, but highly doubtful.
To piggyback off that, it's even tougher for them in that market because PlayStation's already making their own user-friendly price-wise. I'm not describing that well. You get it. A consumer-friendly VR set for the PS4. Microsoft has been kind of working on their own VR headset, but it's been a while since we've heard more news. Hell, even Samsung has that weird eyepiece where you stick your phone in and it's supposed to mimic VR. So everyone's trying to dip their foot into this. It's going to have a lot of competition, but who knows? If it's the best, it'll definitely have its user base, I guess.
Yeah, and the last thing I'm going to say is I'm just excited for the fact that and the last thing I really want to say is that I'm just excited for the fact that this is a new piece of gaming technology to throw into the mix with everything else, and it shows that people are still willing to try different things. Yes, I think it's high, but I congratulate them on at least attempting to bring this to the market. With that being said, make sure you let us know in the comments, what do you think? If you're one of the people that pre-ordered or plans on picking it up, let us know. Let us know why it appealed to you, and eventually when you get it, let us know how it works, because we're really interested.
Alright guys, that's it for this podcast. As always, give us your suggestions for new topics. Comment below on what you think about the Oculus Rift or VR gaming in general. As always guys, cheers.